In the last 2 weeks or more, the All Progressives Congress party members, in a bid to hold on to power, secure their political future, and remain relevant in the political space, created a scenario that made the ruling party look like a family about to hit the rock anytime soon. In each instance of hitting up the party and committing what many described as a political coup, APC politicians patiently waited for when an opportunity would present itself for them to unleash their venom on the leadership of the party. Issues, however, seem to have boiled over 2 weeks ago when security personnel literally took over the party's national secretariat to forestall security breach as Niger State Governor Abubakar Bello and his supporters took over the affairs of the caretaker committee that was being led by the Yobe State Governor Mai Mala Buni, who was on a medical leave abroad.
The party was handed over by Mai Mala Buni when he was going out of the country on medical trip to Governor Sani Bello. And suddenly Governor Sani Bello decided to say, okay, now let me use this opportunity to oust you completely and continue to steer the affairs of the party without believing that you are a chairman of the party, and to the likelihood of something like a coup d'etat in political settings. That's what happened. Simply because they believe that the current Mai Mala Buni-led APC might not likely do their bidding to suit their 2023 aspirations.
The Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai, who seems to be a supporter of the takeover, said that the move has President Muhammadu Buhari's backing, and he ordered them to give Governor Abubakar Bello the needed support to see that the party's National Congress was realized. If this assertion is true, then it can be reasoned that the unconstitutional and illegal process by which the Niger State Governor Abubakar Bello wanted to take over power, handed over by Buni before going on a medical leave, may have the support of some party bigwigs. In these instances, however, the party never unraveled, even after many toes were marched on.
The president can never sanction illegality, and that action that took place in APC was a core illegality that should be rejected at all costs.
The question is, if President Buhari sanctioned Abubakar Bello as stated by Governor El-Rufai, why has the president reversed himself, as he is now reported to be rooting for the Mai Mala Buni-led committee? Is the president afraid of INEC's hammer on the party, or has anti-Tinubu elements convinced the president on the Asiwaju's candidacy? The party bigwigs took the battle to London, where President Buhari went for his medical leave, and after much deliberations, the Buni-led caretaker committee was asked to return and carry on with their mandate to deliver the party's national convention on March 26th. Mai Mala Buni-led committee was used to end the Shomole era loyal to Tinubu. Does their return portend evil days for the Asiwaju? Apparently, the party is confronted with a series of crises both at the grassroots and national levels. The back and forth movement of the Mai Mala Buni-led caretaker committee to conduct the party's national convention has remained a major factor of concern, responsible for the war brewing within the party. Some party stalwarts are accusing the caretaker committee of deliberately foot-dragging in order not to conduct the party's national convention.
All these people are expressing themselves, and we are giving them the latitude to do so, but the due process is always there to follow, and which is what we are trying to do, to make sure we have a NEC meeting to ratify all the gray areas, all the the things that have been done in the party, and to make sure we go to the convention with a very streamlined agenda.
The question is, does the caretaker committee headed by Mai Mala Buni conform with the APC's constitution? Indeed, is the Buni committee a child of the doctrine of necessity? And can it legally conduct binding activities in APC as a party?
It's about 208 court cases
have been filed by different members of APC. Some of those court cases are even challenging the legality of the CECPC, which Malabuni is heading.
They are appointed to conduct extraordinary planning that should lead to extraordinary convention. So it's an extraordinary situation. So that is even what validates the fact that it's a necessary situation that took place. That is why they are constituted.
If the answer is yes, then it becomes clear that some APC party members have openly shown that they have unguided personal interests and plans that are not in conformity with the party's principles.
In politics, there is no permanent friendship or permanent enmity. Only interest is permanent. So if you are saying people jostling for power, the intrigues, the undercurrent is part of the political game. If you cannot start the heat, you don't go near the kitchen.
President Muhammadu Buhari calls for calm in the party in the conduct of the party's national convention. Events in the next few weeks will determine the trajectory that may make or mar the fortune and future of the APC ahead of the 2023 general elections. In Abuja, Marvelous Obomman for Signature Show.